Boom. Welcome. Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
Yes, you already know. If you've been here, you already know. If it's your first time, welcome. We're talking Black South Africa again. Black South Africa again. We have to, because Black South Africa is against the overall freaking message that we are trying to push. Unity for all African countries, unity among Africans and the Afrikaners, the white folks in South Africa out here. Those white people in South Africa, they're not playing any games.
Definitely not. They are now outright putting their racial inclinations out there for the world to see.
It's not even now. They've always been up to it. It's always been an agenda of theirs. Even when that freaking 1994 was happening, when we supposedly got a democratic nation in South Africa, those white folks were in the back end. They were in the background saying to themselves, let them sing. Let them sing. Let him rejoice. Madiba is out. They really think they got their land. We still have the title deeds. There's absolutely no freaking way that we're going to let this land into their hands. We will never give them this land. Yeah. Anyway, they are newbies. They're only rookies. They only bought Black South Africa. They're only out here thinking they have the upper hand. But no, we're gonna fight for this land. That's what the white folks in South Africa are currently doing.
Yeah, I mean, they started this plan literally probably 30 years ago. They said, okay, let them enjoy their little bit of freedom that they think that they have. But we're going to show them. They're going to show them. And now another GNU government has been introduced. So now they are starting to show their colors.
You say another GNU, Government of National Unity. That's what we have in South Africa. You say another one because in 1994, that was the first one that came about.
Yes.
With Madiba. You guys should know who Madiba is, Nelson Mandela. That was a big mistake by Nelson Mandela, by the way. Let me clip it for them. In 1994, when the ANC won freaking majority power in South Africa, Nelson Mandela should have never come out here and say, we need a GNU. Let's live together. We are all equal. Let's govern together. He should have never done that. Because at that time, as soon as Black South Africa won, the white Afrikaners hadn't learned its lesson yet. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
So they did not even learn their lesson yet. And Madiba and Black South Africa came out here and said, let's govern together. Biggest mistake. That's why 2 years or 3 years after that, it dissolved. Yeah. I'm telling you. And this Afrikaner right now here, wherever he is, he still believes that I don't want to live with these Black South Africans. It's not a rainbow nation. Yeah. I'll outright continue to do my utmost best to own and occupy all this freaking town. They even have the audacity now to say we want to cut off the Western Cape. Let these darkies, welcome to the show. We speak very directly, huh? Let's let these black folks live on this side while we take the Western Cape and govern ourselves. We don't want to be governed by any of those progressive party, whether it's Cyril Ramaphosa, Jacob Zuma, Julius Malema, whoever it is. Afrikaners are out here to say, no, we want to govern ourselves. We don't care.
Yeah, they don't want a black president anymore, basically.
They never wanted one.
Yeah.
They were just having a lot of pressure on themselves because of international pressure. Yes, democracy must be ushered in, but they were still sitting in their freaking towns here, just saying to themselves, governed by these darkies. Governed by these black folks. These black folks has never governed before. They have no experience in governing. We cannot just do that. We cannot risk everything like this. We cannot risk our well-being, because you must know that these Afrikaners, that supposed culture came about in South Africa.
Of course.
A mix of those people who came from Europe, right? The Dutch, the French, the Germans, some of those Italians. Everybody was just saying to themselves, let's go and party down there. All of those white folks.
They went to go enjoy themselves and just create a new culture.
Yes, they said, let's just go to that freaking south. The weather's nice over there. It's beautiful. There's a mountain there. It's fantastic. Let's just go and party over there. They went there. And they were just having affairs, sleeping with one another. Hey, they were partying there.
Imagine, they created different races Yo. That's why some of us, we are looking very different.
Yeah, where did these colored folks come from?
Yes, my brothers are different color, but I am this color. But we are the same mother and father. But
Yes.
Yo.
DJ Uni, thank you very much. Speak your truth. Exactly. Appreciate you. Welcome to the show. Brother Israel, how you doing, my man? I hope you're a great comrade. Thank you for always joining. You've been here from the very beginning. And to the rest of you guys, if it's your first time, subscribe, like, share, do the necessary stuff. In fact, I actually kind of feel a little bit awkward when I ask people to subscribe, hit the notification, share. I feel kind of like a bit cheesy. You don't need to ask them that if they really truly appreciate the authenticity. If they like the show, if you have the X factor, you don't even have to tell them shit. They'll just do it. You understand what I'm saying?
It will just come naturally. It's like, hey, I need to be notified of when they are coming on live again.
Exactly. We want subscribers that want to be here.
Yes.
We want subscribers or people or supporters that want to just say to themselves, I wonder when they're going live again. I wonder when they're going to release another freaking TikTok. Because these people are authentic with it like that. They don't beat around the bush when it comes to the truth. They don't compromise on it. They are out here to call a spade a spade. Yes, welcome. No black South Africans commenting on here and blaming Nigerians. Sometimes they come, but we know exactly how to put them in their place.
Yeah.
Yes, but they also welcome. Let them come. Actually, we want them to come. It needs to be robust. We're not intimidated we're not intimidated by any freaking comment.
Yes, we welcome all.
We welcome all, and we understand that we Africans, we who are woke, we who have the spirit, we who are blessed, I believe I'm blessed. Are you blessed?
I am blessed, and
you better know it. You better know it. Are you blessed? You better know it, because if you don't know it, there's something wrong. You have to know that you are blessed, and if you are going through something, you must know that it's only but a season. Everything changes. That's the beautiful thing about life.
Yep.
I think if there's anybody here that's new, they already know that guy can talk. It's like we're rapping around here.
Yes.
There's a reason why we don't show other footage. Some podcasts will come out here and they'll say, there's a clip we want to show you. Have a look at this clip. And then we don't do that because we got a lot to say.
Yes, we want we want to share our opinions and thoughts on what is happening in and around Africa.
Yes, we believe we're already talking to people who have taken the interest to know what's going on. So you've seen all those clips, you've seen all those videos, you've watched the news, you've been out there, you've been in different, you understand what I'm saying? And now suddenly you are here to hear our opinion. Truth, opinion. And the fact is, Black South Africa is very, very, very in need of our intervention. It is. It doesn't know it.
Yeah, they don't know it, but they just need a little bit of guidance on how to go about their daily life.
They need a lot of guidance.
Yeah.
You have to treat them like they don't know anything. You have to come out here and tell them the truth. You have to tell Black South Africa that the Muzungu, that the white man, that the Afrikaner who's currently there, the people who own the economy of South Africa, we're talking about Stellenbosch. We're talking about the Stellenbosch Mafia. That's what I'm saying. The Oppenheimers, the richest people in South Africa who have influence all over South Africa in every freaking sector and influence over a lot of African countries. The Oppenheimers, they have influence over that diamond that Botswana had to come out here and say, oh my God, this is so big.
Yes.
That belongs to a family in South Africa, in the Oppenheimers. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's how important South Africa is. That's why some of these South Africans don't understand why we talk a lot about them. Because they are being governed by the Oppenheimers, those rich Afrikaners in there, who also have major influence in the rest of Africa. Yes, hello. Do you know your history? Even in Nigeria, in West Africa, the Oppenheimers, De Beers, by the way, they have roots of working or studying with, acquiring skills from the Rothschilds, yes.
That very affluent family in America.
Is it in America? I don't think it's America. It's Europe somewhere.
No, it's America. No?
Those Rothschild?
Yeah.
Well, they're all over. They have major power. Anybody know exactly where these Rothschilds are? Yes, but they are so freaking influential. They're around the world. Those people, we cannot play with them.
No.
But the point is, Black South Africa is not in charge of the economy. Those particular rich families have major influence on the economy. They own the economy of Black South Africa, and they own certain freaking agreements and deals. For example, we mentioned Botswana.
Yes.
Botswana's natural resources, West Cape, the West Africa, the can business in Nigeria, Oppenheimers. Man, they are so freaking influential over Africa. It's unbelievable. They are out here paying political parties to push freaking narratives.
Ooh, yeah, they are getting their way. No matter how, they are getting their way. And that should be stopped.
There are so many freaking progressive parties in South Africa that are being sponsored by the Oppenheimers and those rich people that they have to push certain freaking narratives to keep distracting Black South Africa. You understand? Okay, let's go in here for a second.
Let's get into it.
If all the Makwerekweres left South Africa, hello, do we have some South Africans in the building?
Has he got your attention?
If all the Makwerekweres, if you Black South Africa, you woke up today and your dream came true, all the Zimbabweans, all the Nigerians, all the Congolese, every freaking foreigner is out. If Black South Africa woke up one morning and all the African people were out, all the Makwerekweres were back home, what would you be doing? What would Black South Africa be doing? What would occupy your attention? What would grab your attention? What would you have to fight for?
Yeah, because there's nothing to hide anymore. You cannot say, I cannot find a job because Makwerekweres took it. You cannot say, I don't know how to start a business. There's no need for that. No, there's no room for laziness then. You have to get up and do the thing.
You know what? Black South Africa should be out here challenging the very same people that still own the economy of South Africa. We're talking about the Afrikaners, we're talking about the Oppenheimers and the Ruperts and everybody in that Stellenbosch, Western Cape, South Africa, in Cape Town. You see, they own the economy of South Africa, the land, the freaking mines, the natural resources, everything, the means of production, they own it. Black South Africa owns nothing. Black South Africa only entertains narratives that are pushed by those moguls.
Yes.
Those moguls come out here and pay progressive parties to push freaking narratives that keeps Black South Africa occupied. Understand?
So they don't think of how to change
the system.
Yes.
Just focus on individuals like Chidimas. Don't think about the system that might change the means of production. Focus on the Makwerekwere.
Yeah. Focus your emotions and feelings towards foreigners in your country. It's a better use of your mind.
Yes.
Ha.
We need them to be occupied with the Miss South Africa pageant. We don't need Black South Africa to be thinking about the land or the mines in Kimberley.
Yep.
We are the Afrikaners. We are the ones that built everything. We are the ones that run everything. We are the ones that own the economy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
we do the thinking here.
Yes, it's like let them forget that we have conditioned them to live in these places like Soweto and Guguletu. Let them just think this is where I'm supposed to be. I cannot think of living in Constantia in Cape Town, in Camps Bay. No. There are certain places that they want you to live.
This particular comment at the bottom, my friend, you are right. You are right. You are saying nobody said all foreigners must go. We want illegal foreigners to go. The rule of law must be followed. That's why Pan-Africanism fails. There's no accountability. No, you are right. Don't attack Pan-Africanism, but you are right with the first half of your comment. You, perhaps the educated one, you perhaps who have thought this out, you perhaps who knows the difference between an illegal foreigner and a documented foreigner. You know, so you have said it clearly.
Yeah.
But majority of that Black South Africa is not educated.
Yeah, they don't care if
they don't see the difference between
documented or undocumented. They just see foreigner took my job.
Yes.
That is all
Most
they
of them
see.
are uneducated. Of course, we don't want illegal immigrants in any country. Nobody would want that.
No
Pan-Africanist activist is out here saying, hey, keep taking illegal foreigners. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Have open borders. Do not document anybody.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying that, bro. Nobody's saying that.
Not at all, yeah.
Yes. Only 5% of the Nigerian's population has title deeds. Wait, in South Africa or in Nigeria? Oh, okay.
I would think South Africa.
But then how did they acquire those buildings? But you know that South Africa is not only corrupt when we talk about those politicians only. Even the people themselves.
The inside, you know.
Yes, the inside. You know, when they came out to say Chidima's parents stole the identity. They stole the identity in 2001. What about the person whose identity was stolen? Don't you think about them? Listen, how did Chidima's parents steal that particular identity or that ID number and then got access to the system of the immigration of South Africa and ended up putting every detail in there? No.
There was somebody in Home Affairs in the inside department who said, okay, I have this identity number, but I want to give it to someone I know.
There was a South African in there, corrupt to the core, who decided to sell that particular identity.
There was a scallum.
There was a South African in there who didn't give a crap about those other South Africans. Hey, and Chidima's case, by the way, is only big because of this huge event, Miss South Africa. So now we know about that.
Yeah.
That freaking case happens left, right, and center every single day where corrupt black South Africans are selling identities to anybody that has money, man.
Yeah.
What you talking?
There are prices for it.
Yes.
So how can, there's a system in place. They have their Telegram groups of how to get it.
Good evening, Sir Patrick. This Orania of a place, you need to see where black South Africans are supporting it. They say they have white colonial masters. They say that white colonial masters have their right to form their own utopia. Utopia. That's what we're talking about, these black South Africans who don't know what they want. They worship this Muzungu. They worship this white man. They see this white man as a god before them. They cannot stand the idea of reporting or looking up to another black person. No, they say, no, not you. You don't know nothing. This one knows everything. They have no role models. They have no black role models. And South Africa has made sure, that, you know, they don't really have like black South Africans that South Africans can look up to and say, I want to be like that black South African person one day. Who?
No,
Who stands up here?
I think mostly people in South Africa are just looking up to those artists or those actors that have maybe done something with their lives.
What generations? Isidingo, Igoli.
No, someone could be saying Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah left. Trevor Noah left quickly and he ran away. He went to go and say, hey, let me join try over there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even there, wherever he is, because of however he went there, they told him, hey, enough now. You must go. That's why he's doing that small little podcast now. He's slowly but surely becoming irrelevant.
Yeah, this is true.
What the fuck, Trevor Noah? Like, he's just chilling somewhere now. He's doing these home podcasts. It doesn't even look like this, huh? It's not even as engaging as ours. You understand what I'm saying? We just started this crap. We're not blowing our own horn, but we're saying, yo, we out here to call a spade. He was getting a lot of, we're talking about Trevor Noah.
Yes.
He was getting a lot of backlash because when he was working with who? Who were those people? The Daily Show?
Daily Show, yeah.
Yeah, he was seen as a puppet for the Democrats.
Yeah, he was just
he was out
just
here
bashing Republicans.
Yes, you see, he had no real opinion or view on anything anymore. He was being told what to say. And we were still out here. I remember at the time we were not really podcasting. We would look at it and say, what the hell is going on over there?
Yeah, it's like he's lost his voice.
He's lost his voice. He's lost his opinion. He has succumbed to public reactions. It's about the public. I want to be liked. The moment you stop giving a shit about what people think about you, you become free.
You become real.
Yes, true liberation.
Because you don't know who you can affect and who you can resonate with what you are saying.
Do you know how many people are in the comments section, especially on that TikTok, talking crap to us because of the truth that we're saying?
Yeah.
It hurts. It freaking hurts.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, you tell them the freaking truth. What? Even in my own country, I have some people even from the I was born in the Democratic Republic of Congo, but I'm African first. Mm-hmm. If you are new, this is something for you to know. If you've been here, you know that we are Africans first before we consider ourselves any nationality here in Africa. That's why we feel the need to talk about any freaking country in Africa, any single part of Africa. We talk about South Africa if we want to, because South Africa is in my country.
Yes.
We don't see no borders.
Yes. I'm African first, but I am born in South Africa.
Yeah.
And here I am talking about my country.
Yes. And just like I speak about Congo and I say we have a puppet there called Felix Tshisekedi who want meet with Paul Kagame, who's another puppet, by the way. I know if you're from Africa somewhere, you probably think he done so well for his country, but it's at the expense of Congolese people. He's out here working with the freaking West to continue to sponsor and assist M23, to continue with that freaking conflict in East Democratic Republic of Congo. It's been going on for 3 decades. Everybody freaking knows it. Yes, to continue to steal all the natural resources. We're in East Democratic Republic of Congo now. Hello? Yes. We're talking about Rwanda and we're talking about Congo. And we're talking about those two puppets who are apparently being mediated by Angola.
I don't see the mediation happening. Those are just representatives going from from the two countries meeting in Angola. There is nothing happening.
What's up, Patrick? Your great fan here. Can you please do some Afrikaner? Do some Afrikaner or color impression? Like how they respond to stuff they don't care about.
You know you can do the colored one.
Yeah, why are you talking about us? Don't talk about us here. Nah, mind you, hold your beak. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, hold your beak. And the black South Africans like to come out and say, hey, footsec. In the comment section, I was like, footsec what, bro? Say, hey, hold your beak, yeah. Your master.
Oh.
I cannot complete that part. But you understand what I'm saying, bro? They come out here and they act like that. So freaking vulgar. They can be vulgar, huh?
Yeah, they are vulgar.
Those Cape Flats people from Cape Town.
They are getting in my DMs and they are vulgar.
They're so freaking vulgar. They come up with that POES word. They come up in there, hey, yo, ma. I'm like, hey, you, shut up. You're lucky we online. Because some of these people in the freaking comments section are just out here talking. Some of them, you look at them like this and you're like, the internet. Those are the same freaking people if you were to run into, for example, they look at you like, hello, sir, how are you? Nice to see you. Yo, I like your shoes, Suma.
Nah, my bro, where can we get a pair of those, my bro?
Where can we get that, bro? Yo, look at his shoes, Suma. Do you remember when I used to play basketball? Because I played basketball for the South African national team. They'll be looking at my shoes like, yo, that's a lekker shoe, man, bro. Did you get that lekker shoe? Like, South Africa, calm down. Yo, this accent. You know, I love South Africa. Ooh, this is my guy. What's his name again? He's the one who asked me to do this accent. The Lutheran.
Oh, the Lutheran.
Yes.
How you doing?
Yes. South Africa has some beautiful ladies too, huh? You know, especially in that Cape Town, you see some beautiful ladies, nice skin and all. But the moment you start talking, you go like, oh my God, what the hell is this? Yo, how are you? Look, what? Hey, what the hell? This chick does not look like this. She doesn't sound like she looks. You know, the colored accent just comes in and, nah, me, bro. Oh. But we love them. They are unique. They are definitely unique.
Definitely
unique.
They are my people.
Yes. They are definitely. We like them. We have a sense of humor too.
Of course we do.
I think we started this part a little bit rough, huh? It's a good thing we broke the ice a little bit with some humor.
Yeah, thanks to the Lutheran getting in there and just saying.
Lutheran, thank you very much.
I have to break the ice.
That was a good one. Yes. So, that Congo, there's stuff happening in that Congo. Do not sleep on it. But as of now, because we stand for unity, peace, love, let's live together, let's unite as Africans, let's respect one another. Understand? And hopefully we'll have some form of unity where we can easily move around each other's countries and experience each other's culture. By God's grace, we hope and pray.
Amen.
Right? So since that's our message, we have to always talk about any group or area or community that's out here that's against that. So when we see this Afrophobia type of tension, racial tension brewing in any part of Africa, we have to talk about it. That's what some of these people are out here, some of these black South Africans, when they come out here and they say, you're talking too much about South Africa. Can you please just talk about Congo? I don't listen to that crap.
No.
Because although we do talk about Congo and all these other different places, that particular side of Africa needs more conversations around because it's dangerous.
Yeah, it needs to be brought to the forefront. This xenophobic, Afrophobic behavior is wrong. And they are making it known to the whole world now.
They're not even shy.
You're not shy about it. So how can you expect people not to talk about it? Because not everyone is thinking the way black South Africans are thinking.
Why would they do that? Black South Africa is not doing any thinking.
Oh, yes, my bad.
What kind of thinking is that? There's zero thinking there.
Yes.
When you talk to black South Africa, you just gotta be instructing and you just gotta be educating. Excuse me, you haven't left South Africa, you don't know what these other cultures are for. Relax. That's why I said if all the Makwerekweres or if all the foreigners left South Africa, you wanna tell me black South Africa will now start to prosper? How? There's no thinking there. If you have it, you have it. If you have it, it doesn't matter who's around you. You understand? You can't be blaming your competition for your failure. You just don't have it.
Yeah, that's a very simple thing to follow. You can't blame your circumstances on somebody else.
You know, when I was playing basketball, before I first made it for the provincial team, for the Cape Town team, you go for trials. There are trials. So everybody's invited. Everybody who has talent, come. You have to audition for this particular team. You don't come out here and say, there's too many. No, you too tall. There you have to prove yourself. It's the same thing in life. It doesn't matter if a Nigerian is standing here or if a freaking Ethiopian or Burkina Faso guy or South African or Congolese. Doesn't matter. You should just focus on yourself and stay in your own lane and continue to do well. Now, I also understand these different conversations that come about when they say certain foreigners come to our country and they partake in illegal activities or they overstay in our country. I understand. Look, we're not stupid. We understand all that part. You understand what I'm saying? The only issue that we have with black South Africa is the amount of energy that they take on stupid, unnecessary shit. When they're supposed to be thinking mostly about the means of production, the land, their own economy, challenging the system, not individuals. Being out here to actually make a change.
Yes.
Not to be out here just to focus on foreigners.
Yeah, it's a wasted energy, wasted timing. Change the system.
You know, we have whites-only towns in South Africa.
Yes.
I've said enough already. I've said enough for a protest to happen tomorrow. What the fuck? We have whites-only town in South Africa.
We have said enough for there to be some sort of a resistance towards this at the parliament or something.
Something.
Yes.
You slip in here and you have divisions. You have a culture out here that's saying we don't want to live with you black folks. We will create our own town. They've even gone as far as creating our own political party called Cape Independence to want to cut South. Look, what else to say to these freaking people? They want to cut South Africa. They want to divide it. They want to say Western Cape wants to be independent. They want to do their own thing. They don't want to have to be a part of South Africa no more. They want to govern themselves and be their own authority. Do their own thing. They come out here and they say that. They even say we wanted to uphold Western values. You want a freaking piece of land in Africa that must uphold Western values and the rest of Africa must keep quiet.
You think that is going to happen?
The audacity and the arrogance of Black South Africa to think that we, the rest of Africans, will keep quiet to this.
No
You
way.
have a responsibility to still remain African and to promote African values on the African continent.
On African soil.
You can't come out here, and they have the sea over there so that the West can be coming in there and they start eating the whole motherland from the Western Cape. You know, they'll do the same thing that Israel has been doing to Palestine. First, they get it in there, and then slowly but surely, settlement, they'll start to eat that entire... They'll take the Western Cape. If you don't know where the Western Cape is, you have to do your homework. Come on, now, what are you doing on the show? You understand what I'm saying? They'll get in the Western Cape, they'll put a border first, a freaking border, and then they're going to start going in slowly. Going in slowly, eating into the land. And then the next thing, they take KwaZulu-Natal.
Hey.
They keep going in. They'll keep going in. You know, 75 years of oppression on the Palestinian people did not happen in one day. It took 3 or 4, 6 decades, right?
It went in stages.
You think those Afrikaners will just be so freaking happy and stay in that Western Cape and never try anything? They'll go to the freaking border and they'll start to believe that they own everything, that they own the freaking border.
Yeah, because they have already become very greedy because they started with Oranje and then...
It wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. Then the next year they went to Kleinfontein. Still not enough. And now, and there's probably some other ones that we don't know about.
There is. There's definitely more freaking places in that South Africa that are practicing those whites-only types of places. Since you speak Afrikaans very well, perhaps you can just read these 3 names here. You see, similar towns in South Africa with racial divisions, okay? That's another thing if it's your freaking first time to the show. We read. We're not just smart out here. We read.
Yes.
We're not just talented out here. We read. We do our homework. We don't rely on our talent or our personality, okay? And we got a sense of humor on top of it to be blessed. But we read. We understand that we can't be cocky out here. We're dealing with minds. We're supposed to be educating Black South Africa. So, yes, we read. And we're also humble enough to say that I don't know how to pronounce this Afrikaans word. Please, you take this. Number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Okay. Similar towns in South Africa with racial divisions. Hartbeespoort is not the only South African town facing racial tensions. Other towns with similar dynamics include the infamous one, Oranje. Yes.
Oranje was established in 1991 in that South Africa, 3 years before democracy, and it's in Northern Cape next to Orange River.
Yes.
These Afrikaners, they have taste, huh?
Yeah.
They only want the best.
They want next to nice wildlife where they can put their boats.
Yes.
They can go swimming. They can do nice water sports.
With its greenery also and a little bit of mountain. Let me look at the landscape of this place. They want a peaceful life, huh?
Yeah.
They take only the best. That's Oranje.
Yes. Then the next is Stellenbosch. And the next is Ventersdorp.
Stellenbosch is in Western Cape.
Yes.
It's in Cape Town. And they also really, that's where all the freaking rich people are. The people that we were talking about at the beginning of the show, the Ruperts, the Oppenheimers, people who own the economy of South Africa. They own every freaking industry, every sector. They are the moguls. Yeah, they own everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's Stellenbosch. And that's where Cape Independence, this party that wants to separate Western Cape, that's where they had the right to do their march.
Oh, yes,
You
yes.
see, Cape Independence with Phil Craig, who was born in UK but migrated to South Africa 20 years ago, acquired a South African citizenship. He's the face of Cape Independence, a party that's out here to make sure that they separate the Western Cape from the rest of the Republic of South Africa.
Yes.
Yes, that particular party could do their march in Stellenbosch, where the richest white folks are, where the richest Oppenheimers and the Ruperts and so many other people. See, so they're being given money. And they are sponsored, that Cape Independence. They don't want to disclose who freaking gives the money, huh?
They say they are privately funded.
Privately funded, but you can hold your freaking march in Stellenbosch, where those Ruperts and the Oppenheimers are. And you want us to play you want us to think like Black South Africa? Please, man. It doesn't take a freaking South African or a genius to understand that those people have the backing of those freaking moguls.
Yes.
You know, those people who really are out here to uphold or preserve the preservation of the Afrikaner culture. You see, similar town. What does the title say?
Similar towns in South Africa with racial divisions.
And they put the Stellenbosch.
Yes.
Although Stellenbosch, you get black people who walk around there. They don't say black people.
Yeah. There are some blacks and colored folks that live in Stellenbosch, but it doesn't mean that they are treated well, maybe.
Yes.
Or maybe there are some racial slurs going their way.
But they know who's in charge over there.
Yeah,
This is a Stellenbosch town. And Stellenbosch also has a university, Stellenbosch University, that's strictly Afrikaans. That university, right now, as we're speaking, is the most funded university in South Africa. It's Afrikaans-based. It's not that UCT, huh? That UCT doesn't have money. That University of the Western Cape. That everybody thinks, it's only recognized highly because it's in English. And English is mostly spoken all over the place. So even Africans from other countries, they say to themselves, I want a bursary, I want a scholarship, I want to go to the Western Cape, to UCT. But when it comes to money, when it comes to facilities, when it comes to resources that a university or a faculty should have, the biggest library, information, even the curriculum.
It's the Universiteit van Stellenbosch.
Hier is het in Afrikaans. Speaking of universities, apparently there's more rumors, right?
Hey.
And what's that place? Pretoria.
That Pretoria. They are also doing some things there for an Afrikaans university.
So,
a very distinguished Afrikaans university.
Yes.
Yes, they are creating one cost 3 billion rand.
Yeah, 3 billion rand.
Ha.
They have plans of creating a new university, an Afrikaans-based university at all levels in that Pretoria, worth 3.2 billion rand. There's no black universities out here with that kind of money, huh?
With that kind of funding.
But how come? I thought black people are the ones in power. I thought black people are the ones. I thought Black South Africa said, don't come here, we have everything. What do you have?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, man? That Wits University, what? You go to that Wits University, there's a lot of maintenance there that they haven't been doing. Huh?
No.
It's just a name.
You know, it's just so bad because, you know, like the Afrikaners are coming up with these nice universities and nice schools for kids. But then, you know, there's been ANC in the government, the ruling party of South Africa.
Ruling?
Yes, okay, wait. The ruling party in South Africa,
Okay, I'll wait.
Everything that the black people of South Africa or the people of color in South Africa are asking for is free education, government bursaries or something like that, or free healthcare. That's it.
Who's asking for that? Black people?
Black people.
Black people are not asking for nothing in South Africa. Black people are drinking in shebeens. You think if black people are asking for free education, there was a party here called the EFF who was saying, vote for us, we'll ensure you get free education. No other party came for that, to give them that.
Yeah.
But they decided to say, no, we will not vote for you, Julius Malema. Why didn't you vote for Julius Malema? Let me hear this thing again. Oh, Makwere. You want open borders, Julius Malema, so we will not vote for you. So that's why they didn't vote for him. Just because of that.
Open borders, but it's still controlled.
Regardless of everything else that the EFF said we will do our best to deliver, the black South African only thought, oh, you want... But Makwere is already there. What is the problem? You see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to speak in a way that they will understand because I want them to understand. They're not out here, they don't know what they want, Black South Africa. And the Afrikaners are out here acting as if we know what we want. This is what we want. We have a plan. It's 1991, it's 1992. We're going to establish what's an only town before Madiba comes out. And we're going to continue to make sure that we do our own thing. Oranje has their own currency.
Yes, man.
They don't go according to the freaking rand.
They have aura.
Yeah, they have aura.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
And they like to say, Orania is not a government land. So, it's a privately owned land, so they can do with it what they want. It's not about that. People cannot be creating things like this and just to be accepted.
There's a video that's currently circulating that was made by an Afrikaner with the guts to come out here and insult Black South Africa to the core. If you ever run through that video, you'll see for yourself how this particular Afrikaner is out here insulting Black South Africa, telling them you love to live in the rubbish that you create in Soweto, in Alexandra. We don't want you in Orania. Don't even pronounce the term or the name Orania in your mouth. Okay, Daki? Leave us. Don't let me catch you talk about Orania.
Yeah.
That's how the Black Afrikaner speaks when he addresses himself.
Afrikaner.
The white Afrikaners. I'm sorry. You know what I mean. That's how the Afrikaner speaks when he addresses himself to that, according to him, the term they love to use, to that Daki.
Yes, man. It's a very insulting video.
Afrikaans.
He shows no remorse in what he's saying. He's just saying, if you like to live in your rubbish, stay in your rubbish.
What remorse?
Yeah.
Afrikaans people, they don't take it easy with the insults. And they're out here insulting the hell out of black people in South Africa.
Because they've been allowed to talk to black people the way they want. There's no repercussions for that.
No, at all. What's the second? That was Vis whatever, right?
Yes, Stellenbosch.
And then Pretoria down there.
Yes.
But these particular people did not talk about Kleinfontein.
No.
Kleinfontein has boom gates. Hello, Black South Africa. Are you awake? Kleinfontein in that Gauteng, close to Pretoria, they have boom gates.
They want to look who's driving here first. If your skin is the right color, you can go in.
That's putting it mildly. They have an officer there that looks. If a black person comes here, we must tell him Hamba. Yes, black people are not allowed here. Okay, black people go. You go into the rest of South Africa. You don't come to Kleinfontein. There's white people here. There's Afrikaners here. Who told you can come here? Get out! And black people is out here watching the freaking pageant, not creating any protest, not standing up against that. And they're the first to sing out here, we are Rainbow Nation. We are Rainbow Nation.
No, they are first to say, no, leave us alone. We are okay here. Don't worry about us.
We are Rainbow Nation. Shut up. You're not a Rainbow Nation. You're not a Rainbow Nation. You are lying. There's no black in Rainbow. You understand what I'm saying? You are not allowed to go there. You understand what's going on here?
Yes.
You understand? Black South Africa is out here like confused to the T. You see, this particular person who gave a like here now understands. They can see that I'm being real with it. I'm not trying to pretend.
Yeah.
It's the truth. Black South Africa has a lot of work to do. And we love him so much, we have to do our best to continue to say all these things.
Yes,
but,
of course.
Anyway, where were we? Let me go this way. Let me start with this. Okay, this was here. Let me leave that there. So the name of this place, 42 minutes in.
Yep.
That was an intro, right?
Yes, it was.
So the name is Hartbeespoort. Okay, Hartbeespoort.
Hartbeespoort.
Hartbeespoort. Port. Yes. South Africa. That particular place, often referred to as Harties.
Yes.
Harties. Okay. I'm not going to pronounce the whole freaking name. I'm going to say Harties. You guys should already know what happened to Harties. Okay. Harties is in Northwest, in that South Africa. It's a scenic resort town situated in the northwest province of South Africa, known for its proximity to the Hartbeespoort Dam and its picturesque surroundings. The town is a popular destination for tourists and those seeking a peaceful retreat from urban life. However, beneath this idyllic setting lies a history of racial and social tensions, particularly between the white Afrikaner community and black South Africans. These tensions have recently resurfaced with the arson attack on the black-owned business, The Bubbles Champagne Garden.
No way, guys.
A beautiful place in the northwest of South Africa, a peaceful town, predominantly dominated by Afrikaners.
Yes.
Yes. There's tensions there though, huh?
Underlying tension.
The line is on the surface. On top, we are a rainbow nation. Underneath, where the truth is,
Yes.
there's something else.
There's something brewing.
It has been brewing apparently for a long time.
Yeah.
Because according to certain people around this place, there's always been these racial tensions.
Yeah. They don't, basically the white Afrikaners, they don't want any black people in their town. Not at all, because they have made that place so peaceful.
Harties development dates back to the early 20th century when the construction of the Harties Dam began in 1921. 1921, we're talking 103 years ago. 103 years ago, that's when they started building that particular dam. South Africa only got its democracy in 1994. 70 years after these Afrikaners had already put their freaking footprint in that place. We started building this dam in 1921, bro. This is our hometown.
Yes.
Some of the people that lived there, their parents lived there.
They created that town.
They created that town. Some of these little Afrikaans boys that are now 21, 22, they're coming out here saying, what the fuck? This is all I know. This is my place. Who are these people here? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they teach them in their schools over there to be superior, to see themselves superior to that skin. Understand? So they're out here saying, what the hell? I'm going to burn that freaking business down. You don't listen, huh?
We told you, no black-owned businesses here.
We keep telling you people to leave this town. Go to Soweto, go to Alexandra, go to Gauteng. Go out there. You people are not listening. We're going to burn this freaking place down. You got your phone out, huh? You want to take a video of me so that you can post it. You think I'm stupid, no? Think I'm stupid? Yeah. I'll come back. I'll come back. You think I'm stupid? And then they come out here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
That's daily life over there. For these racial tension to be existing like this, it just doesn't happen overnight.
No, no.
I can see those freaking scenes playing out. Those Afrikaans boys, 6 or 7 of them, they come out there and they play rugby or two, maybe. And this guy, this mogul, this entrepreneur guy, this black-owned businessman, he's out there entertaining his guests, but these boys are out here saying, give me a castle light. Because I'm sure that black guy is not saying whiteys are not allowed here.
No, of course not.
So they come in here and they intimidate the barmen and all this. Hey, give castle light. Hey, I'll pay the bill now. Just give another one. Last round. Hey, Jebofok. What last round? Give me another beer, man.
I'll stay here the whole night.
Take that beer, dat klipdrif. Give me a klipdrif en kok. Whoa. As ek jy jou praat, maar. Ek kan praat. You see what I'm saying? They're intimidating the owners, the supervisors, the managers. Every freaking night it's an issue with these freaking boys. You're saying? But they're doing this because they, according to them, they run this town.
Yes.
Yeah, they belong. This is their town. They can do whatever they want to do in this town. That's what's going on there.
Yes.
Those little tensions that exist. I can just see it. I can see it. You understand what I'm saying?
Crazy,
You've been
yes.
there, right?
I have been there, yes.
Oh yeah, you've been there.
It's a beautiful town, honestly. It's like, it's very relaxing and it's just very peaceful. The water everywhere, the little small boat rides, paddle boats that you can do. Very peaceful.
It's a dam.
It's a dam.
It's a big dam, huh?
Yeah, it's very
Yo,
big.
that big, I think the town itself or the piece of land can go into that dam like 100 times, man. That dam is huge.
Yeah. You stand on the bridge there and you can't even hear yourself think because the water is falling. It's like a bridge that you have to go through.
Jesus.
Sorry.
And the Afrikaners are out here saying, it's ours. We don't want no dakkies here. Anyway, completed in 1923, brought an influx of settlers, many of whom were white Afrikaners. As the town grew, so did its racial segregation, a legacy of apartheid policy that still casts a shadow over its social fabric. The region became a hub for Afrikaner nationalism with a strong emphasis on preserving cultural and racial identity. They started loving it, they started falling in love with the place. Okay, let's talk about the fire at Bubbles. The most recent and notable incident of racial tensions in Harties occurred on the night of August 19, 2024, about a month ago.
Yeah.
About 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago, yeah.
About 3 weeks ago. So that's that 19th of August. When the Bubbles Champagne Garden, a black-owned resort in the area, was set ablaze in what authorities have confirmed is an arson attack.
Now, this is just very sad. And the thing is, Bubbles Champagne Garden, it became very popular. And this is what also intimidated, I think, this is just my opinion. This is what intimidated the white residents.
The other resorts.
Yes, the other resorts. Because most of the resorts, because it's tourism, that Harties is known for tourists and water sports.
Sorry.
What?
Thank you. Somebody just gave you a like now. You are right. For tourism.
Yes, it's mostly
So,
tourism.
Not just tourism of like people within South Africa.
No.
You know, because especially in places like that in South Africa, when I used to stay in Cape Town a lot, I would go to places like that.
Yes.
In South Africa. So staycations.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I don't know why I was thinking staycation vibes, whereas there's other perhaps even international tourists, right? That live Europe, that live these places, even people from Germany
Yeah.
and France and Spain and Italy, the Dutch.
Yeah, because what? It's like an hour drive from Johannesburg.
Yes, because Afrikaans was given birth through those nationalities, right?
Yeah.
When the Dutch, the French, the Germans, and some of the Italians came through Cape of Good Hope in the Western Cape, Afrikaans now in South Africa came about, that culture.
Yeah.
So I'm sure these original people from outside there in Europe, they also come there to visit because it's so beautiful and they come and see how life is over there.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So, but perhaps those particular visitors or tourists,
Yeah.
they just want to go to an establishment
That seems nice. And
regardless
of who owns it, because you know
Yes.
the place. Because if you look at the photos of Bubbles, I would go there.
Yo, Bubbles has got class, huh?
Bubbles is styling. Bubble was styling, and I'm sure it's going to again. But it was a beautiful place.
That black guy's got money, huh?
Yes.
You can tell from the way he dresses. This guy's been to Dubai. This guy's out here. He's styling. Look at his shoes. Look at his watch, bro. Look at his glasses.
Yeah.
I could tell already when I saw that black guy. The way he was dressed, the way he was talking, his demeanor, his confidence. This is a person who's well traveled. This is an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah, exactly.
So he brought that there.
Yeah, he brought that there, and obviously the other tourism places who are mostly owned by white residents, they were probably intimidated by how well they were doing.
Because Bubbles is actually 5-star.
Yes.
It looks 5-star vibes. And those Afrikaners, they're not really into 5-star.
Yeah, and
Afrikaners, they like that 3-star, 4-star thing.
And maybe they were just doing the normal pub stuff and,
Yes.
boerewors,
Which Afrikaner?
rolls and stuff, because they had very good menu, everything.
Which Afrikaans person or Afrikaner you've seen and you say, whoa, I see money here? No. Now, we're not saying they should be all like shallow or they should be materialistic. We're not saying that. But we are just saying that well-established, successful black men, they give up that vibe. Huh?
Yeah, you can see it.
You can see like, ooh, there's money here. There's the decor, there's an event here every day. It's like there's an event happening here.
Yeah.
Because I saw some of the furniture before Bubbles was set ablaze. I saw some of the furniture that was there.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this person spent some money here. So I understand that. So that racial tension. Tabiso Matibati, the owner of the establishment, and his wife discovered the fire after noticing that there was no electricity in parts of the property. Upon investigating, they found the main structure of their restaurant engulfed in flames. So they just see a blackout over there. What's going on? Where's the electricity, man? And then, oh shit, this is on fire. Crazy. Emergency services were called, but despite their efforts, the fire caused significant damage, estimated at around 2 million rand.
Whoa.
Matibeti has expressed suspicion that this was a targeted attack, citing ongoing racial tensions and previous instances of harassment towards his business. So it's going to cost this particular entrepreneur 2 million rand to fix. 2 million rand.
Yes. And he has said he's not leaving. He has said it.
He's a warrior.
I'm not leaving. That's not going to chase him out of Harties. He's going to rebuild.
He's a fighter.
Yeah.
And now everybody knows it's made national news. Now it's going to make international news with thumbnails like these. They cannot try that shit no more.
They will not.
Even that particular police department or whoever who's conducting investigations over there, they better do a better job. This has the potential to ignite certain unnecessary freaking tensions nationwide.
Yeah.
This is why we try to stop these freaking things and we talk so loud about these things, because we can't allow this shit to continue to happen.
Yeah, because it's happening undercover there in Harties. Because, black-owned businesses are becoming more prominent. It's becoming more in that place. And white residents are not happy. So even when they are wanting to open their business, these black owners, the Department of Water and Sanitation, they are the ones who basically run that town, because you have to acquire licenses.
Yeah, so they pick and choose.
They pick and choose. They delay tactics. They say, no, this and that and this and that. But for white guy comes here, I want to open a business, it goes smooth. But a black guy comes and says, no, you have to wait.
Wena, you must sit first.
Yeah, but obviously that department is very quiet. There's no comment. Because they refuse something like that is happening, obviously.
For something to come out and hit the news, first of all, you have to be lucky, huh? Because so many freaking incidents happen in these places, especially in that South Africa, that don't get freaking reported. The same thing with that freaking Limpopo. You know Limpopo? What's the name of that freaking farm again? Onverwacht farm. Onverwacht farm. Where they unalive those black women and feed them to pigs. They feed them to pigs. Those Afrikaners, the audacity, that boer, the audacity to come out here and unalive these black women and say, hey, and it probably because there's 3 suspects. There's that main Olivier, that boer. There's the 19-year-old white kid who's also a boer.
The vet.
And then there's that black guy.
Yes.
They probably told that black guy, you pick them up. You pick them up and go and throw them in there. Go and throw them where your friends like to play. You see where your friends are? That's where you put them. The friends are hungry, right?
Yo. And they probably just they probably abuse those people mentally.
This is real talk. You think it was a cozy little conversation as to how they'll take those bodies and put them in that freaking pigsty? You pick them up. Put them with your friends. Pick up properly. Can't you see you spilling the thing on the floor here? I'm telling you, that's what's happening. When we are outraged that black South Africa is not really marching, is not really protesting, is not really calling out for this, they give too much energy to Miss Pageants and shit, it's because of those particular types of atrocities. It pains us. I mean, I'm saying it in this way, perhaps to get your attention, but it's the truth. These types of mistreatments against those black farmers or employees happens on the freaking daily.
Yes, and
in
it's
South
not
Africa.
Spoken about at all. It is just happening. The workers and farmers are not protected. Yes, they say they are unions, but they go to the unions, nothing happens from there.
That particular freaking farm already has a reputation of mistreating their farm workers for decades. Everybody knows this. When we did a part on this already. It's perhaps here somewhere in this channel. Please, when you have time, you can go over here. You know it's the truth that was spoken there. But yes, it's for decades these people, they've been doing that.
Yeah.
So they are out here full force. This particular culture that must be preserved outright. I wish a Afrikaner is watching this freaking pod so they can hear her. There's a Django out there who doesn't give a crap.
A Django. We'll get on the horse.
That freaking South Africa needs a couple of Djangos. We just need to land in that freaking South Africa and then not take crap at all. And just freaking move around. We just be looking for them.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You must just picture Django in that blue suit on that horse.
I'm 1 in a million, bro. Yeah. Oh, you're the exceptional one, huh? Yeah. Who are you? Get out of here. I'm telling you.
Yes, you're right.
Oh, man, we need to try to confront these things. Matebiti's claims of racial tensions are not unfounded. Since establishing his business, he has faced a series of challenges, including legal battles, media attacks, and acts of vandalism. He recalls being taken to court by local residents who objected to the construction of his establishment, citing noise complaints and alleging violations of bylaws. Matebiti has consistently argued that these objections are racially motivated, as white-owned businesses in the area do not face the same scrutiny.
So you want to take someone to court because the construction is loud. You don't know that it happens, and as long as it's legal, as long as it's in business hours, working hours during the day, it's legal. It's in any country.
I just want to go to that freaking Northwest.
Yeah.
When they reopen Bubbles and just go and chill there.
Yeah.
You say we go there for freaking 3 weeks. And it's a resort, right?
Yes.
And we see already it's our style. It's got that nice little 5-star thing happening there. You'll be chilling out here. They got a dam here. Bring some freaking jet skis out here. Mr. Matebiti. What's his name again?
Matsabitsi.
Mr. Matebiti. Are there any jet skis around here? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Freaking park over there and just chill for some time. Just see all those boors come out. What? Okay. Champagne, please. Champagne, please. I'm telling you, it's annoying, huh?
It is, yes.
But Black South Africa doesn't have that vibe. Black South Africa, if he sees that, he will just quickly, sorry, sir.
And
Sorry, sir, what? Come here, man.
The funny thing is also, it's like you can go there as a tourist, as you know, as your staycations. But now you don't see these things. You just see people smiling at you, hello, hello. But they're just happy to see you go. You say, you're not staying here. You're not going to open a business here.
Yeah. In 2018, Matebiti won a case against the local newspaper Cormorant, which published articles he claimed were biased and racist, portraying his business is illegal and illegitimately occupying the land.
What?
The press embedment ruled in Matebiti's favor, ordering the publication to issue an apology. However, this did little to alleviate the hostility he faced from certain segments of the community.
Jeez.
Yes, in 2018. He's been around, huh?
Yeah.
That's 6 years ago. So this guy has been dealing with this freaking tension for some time.
Yeah.
But somehow the business is also still profitable. That's why he's still there.
Yeah, because it's a beautiful place. And like you said, it's tourism. So people are coming in and they're seeing the caliber. They're not looking at who's the owner of the business, I'm sure.
It's probably whoever's after him is also people whose businesses aren't doing well.
Yeah, it's suffering. Yes, it's suffering because of
It's not just residents.
No.
You cannot just be resident. Resident what? You don't have money. Get out of here. We're not in the same league. So it's people within the same caliber. People who also own perhaps certain resorts that are of competition to them.
And probably their location has become probably better.
His location.
His location, yes.
Yeah. So he's flourishing there, and he just has a spirit of resilience.
Yeah.
I will not move out of this place. I will continue to do my best to stay. Statements by Matebiti and local authorities. Speaking after the fire, Matebiti expressed his belief that the arson attack was racially motivated, describing it as the culmination of years of animosity towards black-owned businesses in Harties, he said. Ever since the inception of us building the place, there's always been rejection. I have been taken to court, ridiculed, and targeted by the local community. The Northwest Police spokesperson Sabata confirmed that a case of arson has been opened and that an investigation was underway. At the time of reporting, no arrest had been made. Forensic investigators were on the scene the following day to determine the case of the fire. But Matebiti remains convinced that this was a deliberate act of sabotage.
Yes.
Yes.
Because he has his suspicions.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
He said he noticed a few things.
Yeah, what was that story that he said?
He said that...
About the dogs.
Yeah, there was a boat of a man and a young man. They were on the boat and they were just hanging around there, but they were fishing. And he just told them, this is not a place for fishing, please move it along. But then he saw him busy feeding his dog. So he didn't think anything of it before. Then after the fire, he said, okay, maybe they've been coming around there and they've been getting close to the dog so the dog won't make a noise.
Yeah, he said they've been doing that a few times. They've been pulling up a few times and feeding the dog.
Yeah.
And it was only after the fire, after the incident, that he then realized that, wait a minute, these freaking Boers were becoming friendly to my dog.
Yeah.
This was all being done so that they can become friendly to my dog, so that my dog can get to know them. So that when they get ready to do their shit, the dog wouldn't bark.
The dog would basically say, come on over.
Yeah, so the won the dog over by feeding the dog.
Yes.
Those are some of the things that he was saying.
Those are just his speculations.
The fire has drawn attention to the broader issue of racial tensions in Harties, with political figures weighing in on the incident. Former Minister of Water and Sanitation Senzo, who had previously led sanitary celebrations at Harties Dam, addressed racial tensions in the regions, calling for unity and equality in the treatment of all businesses, regardless of the ownership. He emphasized that racial discrimination has no place in modern South Africa and urged local authorities to take action against those perpetrators, violence and harassment.
They can all say that blah, 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 unity.
This is just a waste of reading. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey.
It's just a waste of reading. Of course, they're all going to come out here and just issue statements like this to come and say, oh, look, we promote
unity.
We condemn.
Hey. No.
That's the one I hate the most.
Hey, I hate those condemning. I condemn this. I condemn that.
Yeah. You condemn. You're in the business only of condemning, but you don't take any freaking action. Where's Cyril Ramaphosa? This Cyril Ramaphosa, this South African president, he pisses me off. Huh? I'm telling you. He just stays freaking quiet. I didn't hear nothing about Limpopo from this guy. Limpopo, hey, you. They fed some black folks there to pigs. Can you release a statement, please? Nothing.
Something, because this is not something that you hear.
He's in freaking China.
Day.
You know what was happening in America today? Today is what? The 11th of September, right?
Yes.
Remember the Twin Towers?
2021.
Yeah. No. What you talking 2021?
2001, sorry. Wait. Yeah.
The Twin Towers.
Yes.
The World Trade Centers. You know, when it's September 11.
Yes, that's right.
Even you still see like the leadership standing there in, you know, we're thinking about those lives. You know, even Kamala Harris, you know, she had the debate with Donald Trump last night.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Donald Trump. Although they're on opposite sides, although they argue, although they don't like each other, at least these people are out here to stand and say, look, we're remembering those whose lives were lost, whose lives were robbed.
Yeah.
23 years ago, whatever. September 11, we will forever do this every year. We'll remember those. This freaking Cyril Ramaphosa is not even out here to freaking talk about that.
Yes. I would appreciate the condemning from him, a condemn statement.
Did he?
We'd appreciate that. Even if you don't talk about it, just say, I condemn.
He's supposed to freaking come out here, put a freaking press conference here and say, we condemn those things. And there's no place in our country for such acts. We are working with local authorities to make sure that a proper investigation happens. Our condolences goes out to those 4 kids that one of those ladies left behind.
Yeah.
At least something. But this president, is nowhere to be found. No wonder some Afrikaners are out here saying these ones are animals. They don't know what to do anything, these ones. They just be out here freaking sleeping. They give these Afrikaners, and in some cases these freaking white folks, there is a reason to freaking insult them.
Yeah, to their face.
Yes, because they're out here doing freaking nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the truth. Because we're not biased even to our own race.
No.
We do our best to call a spade, even when a white man would do something good, we say, hey, that's big ups. I mean, Donald Trump is white. Joe Biden is white. I'm saying they stand up there, I give props. I agree. So we're not racist at all.
No.
But we call a spade, and the fact is, these African leaders, and Ramaphosa is not the only one. Most freaking leaders here in the whole motherland, they're just freaking sleeping.
Yeah.
That president of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Felix Tshisekedi.
That one just eats.
I call him the healthy puppet. That one is a healthy puppet because listen here, you have 8 million people displaced in East Congo. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
You mustn't be going to China.
Yeah, we don't want to see you in any freaking summit. What are you doing? And we definitely don't want to see you on any freaking private jet either. And by the way, you're picking up weight all the time. Every single time you come out here, you're eating too well, man. This freaking puppet is out here too freaking healthy when these citizens are starving. Puppets of note. We have zero respect. Yo, the way I have zero respect for this puppet is unbelievable. I'm telling you, man. It's ridiculous. I'm talking about Felix Tshisekedi. He's the president of Congo.
Yes,
I was born there. I wish there's some freaking South Africans here that can actually hear me speak like this about Congo, or some Rwandese, because there's some Rwandese also out here who think that we don't call our own puppets out.
Yeah.
We do.
Those infamous comments that we get. So what about your own country?
I never hear you talk about the Democratic Republic of Congo. Can you talk about the Democratic Republic of Congo? You selective, you pick what you want to respond to.
Yes. They don't go through the profile to see, hey, there's a lot of places that we are talking about. There's no bias happening here.
These freaking puppets don't have the interest of black people in their hearts. They are so freaking selfish. The white man, or rather the Afrikaner, is out here and has proven that they are here to just build. They have agendas. I mean, they are after all these freaking places in South Africa. The Boer, the Afrikaner is out here making freaking moves.
Yeah.
I want that town. I want to build a freaking university that will cost 3 billion rand. We out here. Stellenbosch is not enough. Oran is not enough. Kempfontein is not enough. We want the entire freaking Western Cape. We're going to establish a party called Cape Independence. And we're going to govern ourselves because these black South Africans don't know how to govern us. For 30 years... pure corruption, look at them. We don't want to be led by Cyril. We don't want to be led by Zuma. We don't want to be led by Malema. None of them. Nanya. We want to do our own thing. We will take it by force.
Take it by force.
And if they play games, we'll feed them to pigs.
Hey, that is the worst thing ever. And this Cape Independence, they're not hiding it. Look at the color of their flag, people.
Yeah, they're out here.
There's no unity, nothing. Look at the color of that flag. If that color of the flag is the same as UK, same as the West.
That Phil Craig is out here saying it in plain English. We want to uphold Western values. We're not beating around the bush, huh? We want to uphold Western values in this Western Cape that we want divided, separated from South Africa.
You know, even this Cape Independence one, this has got me the most upset. The audacity of this white guy, this white British guy, just to come and take advantage of my Western Cape.
Black South Africa. Listen, Chidima, yes, her father was Nigerian. She was born here. You say, no, we don't want. This Phil Craig was not even born here.
Yeah.
Phil Craig was born in UK. Came here, acquired national citizenship, and now he wants to separate you guys. But you are quiet because you are afraid of the Muzungu.
No, you're not quiet. You're also standing there waving the blue, white, and red flag.
No, I'm talking to
independence.
Those are the dumb, gullible black South Africans that are also there. Even some colored boys there from that Cape flight, so freaking gullible. They're out here in Stellenbosch freaking marching and all that stuff. But black South Africa, because black South Africa was the one who was talking too much about Chidima. Black South Africa is quiet. Black South Africa is out here freaking raising money for one of those chicks that took part in that pageant in Nigeria to come to South Africa. I don't know for what. You want to throw a party?
Oh, why? You want to marry her?
That's where the energy is. The energy is just like doing stupid shit.
Where's your mind? Get your mind out the gutter.
And there's some stupid black South Africans that will still come out here and say, Patrick, what more do you want? Apparently, the president of the ATM party has written a letter to the immigration to work on revoking the citizenship of Phil Craig. What more do you want us to do? These black South Africans are so freaking lazy, huh? They don't fight. You cannot compare these black South Africans to the spirit of Gen Zs in Kenya. The Kenyans. Whoa.
Yo,
what?
and they're even protesting now also.
They say, what?
Yeah.
Hey, what? Hey. Ruto.
Yeah, Ruto,
Ruto.
My friend Ruto, you are doing some things, huh?
We will never see Ruto on a private jet again.
Aye.
He must only fly Kenyan Airways because the Gen Zs have told him. Hey, the Kenyans were ready to put their lives on the line.
They did.
Some casualties happened there. And those freaking numbers that they gave us on TV to say 21, 24, it's lies, huh? We're talking about hundreds
It's not real.
passed away
Yeah.
because of those protests. Like, they spilled their blood, man, for their well-being, for their land, for their whatever. They said, no, you're not going to do this to us. You're not going to do this to our kids. We will fight for what's right.
Yeah.
Yes. And they watch the news, the Kenyans. They read. They're not like... Black South Africa doesn't read, man. Black Africa doesn't know how to boycott. You say, hey, we're going to boycott. He'll tell you, what? What do you mean boycott?
Like a cot you want to sleep in or what?
No, I'm not a baby. I'm not a baby. I don't want cot. Shut up. I said boycott. Okay, come. Don't worry. You just stand here, put your hands up, just carry this sign. You just stay there.
Just be happy.
Yeah, you just do that. Don't talk. Just, you see the same with those boers who are telling that third accuser of Limpopo. You see those suspects in Limpopo? There's the white boer, the 19-year-old, and the black dude. The lawyers, the defense team of those suspects, they're probably telling that third one, that black guy down there, you don't talk. You are not my client. The main boer is the one who's paying the entire defense team here to represent all of you guys. We don't want to hear from the two of you.
Hey.
You guys keep quiet. What do you think that little one at the end of the day is gonna say?
But even yesterday, they had an interpreter for him.
So he doesn't even speak English.
He was just standing there like this as the lady was just translating for him. And so his eyes was just going up and down. Nothing, no facial expression change and nothing.
And they're busy deciding his life.
Yes.
They're busy judging and deciding for his life. He's just standing like this.
Yeah.
What a shame, huh?
Yay.
Yo, education is very important, huh?
And I feel sorry for him, that he was dragged into this. I don't know the details of
I
it.
guarantee you.
But I just the way he stands there, it's like,
if you guys know the story about Limpopo and you know those three suspects, then you know where you're at. You know what we're talking about. I guarantee you that third suspect, that black guy, it was not his idea to unalive those two black women.
No, for sure not.
It was not. It will take a freaking miracle, or perhaps some people need to fast and prayer, that whoever the judge will be in that regional court in Polokwane, to come out here and say, let me give that black guy a chance to his life again.
Yeah, because
it was not his idea. It was not his idea. It was this boer.
Yeah.
You understand?
Because he's also undocumented.
Let me just focus on punishing him with the immigration thing.
Yeah.
Not with life or murder, third degree, second degree, nothing like that. Because it wasn't these two's fault. It was this one. When he's raffle. It wasn't that one. It would take a miracle for those judges to see that.
Yeah.
Because the way that black guy was sitting there like a lamb.
Yeah, but then again, maybe, you have to think of a different side. Maybe it's just also him just trying to say,
Who?
This black guy.
Saying what?
Like, maybe he was also instigated because you don't know.
You think
it
that
could
little...
just be an act. You don't know.
An act for what? So you want to say that you think that little black employee to that boer has some sort of authority?
Authority.
Or conversation. He also suggests. The only thing he can suggest is, I can put them in the pigsty.
Sorry for laughing. Sorry.
That's the only thing. That's when he speaks and he believes that will be my way of contributing around here.
Yes.
I will sleep well tonight. They'll give me the bottle of wine.
Oh.
And you see what I'm saying? They'll give me beer. Thank you, sir. Thank you, master. Thank you, Muzungu. So you'll suggest. That's the only thing he says. I put them there.
You what?
Okay. Go and take that wheelbarrow. This is a good one, this one.
Hey.
That's the only thing. He has no say there. That Boer runs them.
Yeah, you can even see the way he stands there. Even while the guy, she was interpreting, he was just standing there like this. Making his neck and he's looking at him. Oh.
Yeah,
He's got that eyes.
he's got that thing where he's not in control of his destiny. He just listens to conversations around and it's other people around shit around him. You don't talk, you don't initiate conversation. You just respond. You just respond. You don't start any new conversations here.
Jeez.
There's this one crazy video in South Africa still, and I happened to see it again earlier today, where this white Afrikaner is putting this one black guy into a coffin. He's still alive.
For what?
He's just putting him in a coffin. Some people have seen it, I'm sure. If you've seen that type of video somewhere in your life, I know it's not new, it's old, but you know, because of these racial tensions, even past videos are resurfacing. You know how social media goes. But this white Boer is busy putting this black guy into a coffin, right? And the guy's like, and so now he's got this thing and he's, get inside, in Afrikaans. Just to degrade him, just to like, you know, like to do some stupid shit like that. I'll show it to you. It's crazy, huh?
That's disturbing.
Now that's how, when we say there's always racial tensions there, there's always mistreatment happening there. What do you think when they say that farm has a history of mistreating its black workers? What do you mean? What do you understand by mistreatment?
Yeah, by always putting them down, you know, it's like...
Not just words, huh?
No.
Not
it's
just verbally.
Physical.
Not just verbally.
I believe that it gets physical.
We're talking about slaps.
Yeah.
And we're talking about kicks. We're talking about, I'll take this thing and I'll throw it at him. We're talking about he's sleeping and I'll come with a cold ass ice water bucket
And just throw it on
throw
him.
it on him. Why are you still sleeping? Get outside.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of mistreatment we're talking about that happens there. English that we read will just come out here and the area is known for mistreating. That's all. That's all you have to say.
It makes it sound sort of proper.
Man, you have to paint a picture here. You're talking to adults. Because otherwise we will not march. We need black South Africa to come out here and go and protest. You have to paint a picture. You have to say exactly. That's why sometimes in courtrooms, they try to paint a picture. They try to say exactly what happened from the beginning. So you say you entered, but Your Honor, from that angle, it was impossible. You understand?
Yes.
They try to reconstruct the whole freaking scene.
Because everyone has to picture it in detail.
You know, if you want to know or sort of understand the types of mistreatments that happens in these freaking farms, all these Afrikaans towns where these black owners are mistreated or insulted or abused, you really have to look at the audacity that the Boer has, usually even in interviews. There's another video that exists where this black woman, she's on the news set. She's interviewing, she was a guest on a show that was being hosted by a black guy.
I saw it.
Yeah, a black guy is hosting a black woman and an Afrikaan guy. But the way the Afrikaans guy was undermining her until he could, you remember that?
I saw it.
He got up and he took out this shit and he walked around.
And he pointed at her. You cannot talk to me like that.
He came back towards her first.
Yes.
And then he was towering over her saying, and you don't. And then he started becoming that particular abuser of a Boer towards her.
Yeah.
Like with the finger like this, you know.
Yes.
He started revealing himself.
Yes.
To a point where the host, the black guy, had to say, hey, you do not threaten this woman. Do not. But now, if they can go to that form to that kind of audacity, you can just imagine when the cameras aren't on.
What are they doing behind the scenes?
Yeah. And you know what's the funniest thing? We don't see like footage of like black folks mistreating Afrikaners.
Never. Never.
No, because you also get like poor Afrikaners.
Yeah, you do.
In Cape Town, you get poor Afrikaans. Those ones, I just look at them like you are the definition of lazy. You with all the freaking privilege that your country has had, with all the privilege that your skin has had throughout this whole freaking time. How the freaking hell did you end up like this? This one is the definition of what they call stupid. you, there's no hope for you because
You have to go like that.
because your skin, the government. We're talking about white privilege. You couldn't even take advantage of white privilege. What are you doing?
No, it's true. It's true. Because you see them as like, how? Really? Come on.
Some people might think that we come across a little bit racist, but it's not. If you have a sense of humor, you have a sense of humor. We're talking about those ones also. You should have taken advantage of the system. Yo, why are you poor, man? And now you're asking me for freaking 10 dirham or 10 rand. Okay, take, man. I just feel like I'm not supposed to be giving you freaking anything. You just take, bro. Like that. But you just kind of look like, how come you didn't make it? It's the truth.
Yes.
Yes, it's the truth. At least this one you can say, okay, the system wasn't in your favor. But still also we're not giving you any pass.
Yes.
You're not giving you any pass. You should learn. Black South Africa, you should learn. We're still not giving you any pass. You should try your best, man. You can be out here. The only people we have mercy on is those that are crippled. It's those that are, disabilities.
Disabilities, yes.
You have two hands, Okay, let's put the skin aside for a second. You have two hands. And you have two arms. You have two legs. And yes, what? Go to work, bro. South Africa, especially... South Africa is not the only country, but this freaking show is about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about all these other countries too. Yes, I think we've made that clear.
Yeah.
But
sure.
that Western Cape Town, the amount of street kids.
There's a lot of them, yes.
Yo, that's CBD. You get so many street kids now.
And I don't understand why, because they are young. They can find work. There are places that will give them work.
Some of those kids were born on the streets. That's how far back this story goes. That's how much the DA is not doing crap in that Western Cape, but they come out here and sing so loud as if, look at the West, look what have you done in the Western Cape. There are human beings sleeping on the streets, okay? Relax, Western Cape.
They are trying to correct it. They have built those shelters. I mean, yes, you mentioned them also.
Oh my God.
They built those shelters. They are trying to put them into places, trying to create systems for them to better their lives.
That freaking court order that came about 2 months or 3 months ago, where the High Court decided to say, we're going to take them now and force them out of the streets and put them in that particular facility. It just came now. It just came now.
Yeah.
And we must watch it, huh? We need to watch it.
It continues.
Yes. You see, like I said before, wherever there's a need to take care of black folks, we black people who have some sort of means or that can talk, we educated ones, we have to zoom in. Wherever these Afrikaners or these white men or even certain institutions say, we're going to be taking care of people here. We need to zoom. How are you going to be taking care of people? How? Don't use them as cheap labor for your own advantage. Huh?
No.
How? That's why we're zooming in on Rwanda.
Yes.
Rwanda, who has now a deal with Germany to receive all the illegal immigrants from Germany. Just listen. That
Yeah.
is money, huh?
That is more money coming their way.
Besides the money that Rwanda will receive from Germany for taking these illegal immigrants, Rwanda will be receiving human beings.
Oh, in that way. They can use them as labor.
We can use them as anyhow.
Yes.
They are in our jurisdiction now.
Yes, we are giving you shelter.
Yeah, they're giving. You don't need to know that Germany is giving us money. You don't need to know that. UK was supposed to be a part of that deal, the Rwanda deal, but they stopped it.
Yes.
Okay, the new prime minister or whatever in that UK stopped it. Keir Starmer. But Germany has gone ahead now and say, okay, this is what we want to do. so that you can be taking all these illegal immigrants.
Yes.
So from any country, anybody who's illegally there, this German can just decide, you're being shipped to Rwanda.
Yeah.
Imagine these Sierra Leoneans or Ghanaian or whoever these people are from. Libyans, Mauritania, Togo, crosses that freaking Red Sea or whatever that Mediterranean Sea, and they end up in Europe, Germany. You come here, illegal immigrant, or those that flew to Europe or to Germany and overstayed there.
Yes.
They overstayed there. They went to Germany legally. 1 month visa. Okay? You have to be careful now, huh? Don't overstay in that freaking Europe. Because Europe works together. They got that Schengen thing happening there. Before you know it, all those Schengen countries in Europe will come out here and say, look, we have to work together because Germany has been able to establish this particular deal with Rwanda. So anybody that catches an immigration case, we have a system here.
Don't worry, we have a way to get them out the country still.
Yeah, especially those that say, for example, there's no airport in Palestine. I cannot go there. You're not going to stay here indefinitely. We'll ship you to Rwanda. Rwanda will now have a lot of those citizens that couldn't go directly to their own country, so they stay in Rwanda in those particular facilities indefinitely.
Yeah.
In other words, you must almost think about it. You see, on the news, because it's a deal that they want a deal to be approved, they want the public to understand the deal. They don't want no public outcry here. It's basically freaking detention centers.
Oh,
You think those illegal immigrants that will be deported, they will be free to walk around Rwanda? And you think that the moment they arrive like this, and sorry, this is like duty free, connecting flight. You're already going back to your own original country. Hell no.
We made a deal. You guys are staying here.
You must stay here until we can fix you. Until you can fix your own papers. You see that office? It opens only Monday and Tuesday. Okay. What money? You want money for phone call? Look. You better talk with your guys there. Close the door. And then that's when they go, hey, we in Rwanda. Kigali. This is not Germany. This is not UK. The facilities are different here.
Completely.
Ooh. You understand that kind of thing? That'd be crazy, huh? Yeah. Anywho, we ended up that side for a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's white South Africans burning black businesses. Thank you for clicking on the thumbnail. Thank you for watching this podcast. We appreciate you. I hope you had it in you to understand where we're coming from. At the end of the day, we are for love, peace, and unity.
Yes.
And we are about having real, honest conversations.
Robust conversations.
Yes, it may be robust. It may be hard to hear at times as we describe or paint the picture, but you must know that we are here to have adult conversations.
Yes.
We thank you very much for taking the time to watch this particular podcast. Please like if you want. Subscribe if you want. Share if you must. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the truth right there.
Please. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Take it easy.
Oof, we didn't read any comments today.
Oh, man, there's too much. There's too many comments here, man. Some of these comments need to be coming with like super chats so they can stay up front there.
Yeah.
But, oh, man, 200 and something. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. But
guys,
we had to entertain the people that are watching. But regardless, nevertheless, tomorrow is another day. We'll be back on here. God bless you so much.
God bless, guys. Thank you.
Thank you for the like. Actually, that's a great idea. If you're still here and you haven't liked the video, please do us a favor. That will be a way of supporting this channel so YouTube can push it out there. So please like the video and, yeah, do your thing.
Hit the like.
Much love. God bless.
Much love, guys.